I bought this home that was built in 1970 from the original owner who built it himself. They haven't updated it since, and I'm gonna update everything to 2025 standard. And you guys won't believe the problems that we found along the way. Starting from the exterior, let's talk about some of the things that we did. We excavated all of the exterior around the property for waterproofing. It was already waterproof, but it wasn't done right, so we had to dig it up and redo it all over again. We also had to rebuild the entire chimney. The brick was deteriorating and it was allowing water inside the home. Once we started to excavate the exterior and work on the waterproofing, we noticed a major problem. The exterior walls were starting to buckle, so we had to reinforce it with steel beams, costing an extra $10,000 that I was not planning on. Aside from the major things like the waterproofing, the reinforced steel beams, the chimney repair, another issue was the septic tank. This property is on a septic, and this is my first time ever dealing with a septic tank, and the pipe from the house to the septic tank was not connected, so we had to get that replaced. Aside from these exterior major things, we are doing some cosmetic updates like changing the doors, windows, soffit, fascia, eaves trough, etc. Now let's head inside and take a look. One of the major things we did on the interior was take out a wall. So there was a wall right behind me separating the living room and the kitchen, and we took it out for an open concept, so we had to reinforce it and put a beam in the ceiling. Now we're working on the cosmetics. Like any other project, there's some delays. We had delays with materials, contractors, so we're a bit of a standstill right now. We're hoping to wrap this up in the next month or two, and it's all cosmetics now. We're doing laminate flooring. We're gonna do a nice entertainment wall with an electric fireplace. We got a brand new kitchen installed. We're just waiting for the countertops, and we got 3 bathrooms that are pretty much finished, and it's just the finishing touches like doors, trim, baseboard, etc. Come take a look. We're gonna make sure to include some before photos so you guys can see what it looked like. Again, think 1970s original. It had green, blue tile. It had a red carpet. It looked like you stepped into a time machine and went back 50 years ago. And I'm glad to see the progress. Now it's looking modern and nice and sharp. So we have 3 bedrooms on the main floor. We have the primary or master, and we have 2 bedrooms here. Now this room is backing onto the chimney where we had to rebuild it, and it was allowing a lot of water in. So there's mold, moisture. Thankfully we got that resolved, and again, we'll show you some before photos, but now it's looking nice and clean, and we're gonna take you back to the other side of the house now. We recently got these kitchen cabinets installed that are custom. I'm really happy with how they're looking, and we ordered the countertop as well, quartz countertop and matching backsplash. So that should be coming in the next couple weeks or so, and then we're gonna head that way where there's a laundry room and a second guest bathroom. So over here we have the laundry area. They had a washer and dryer. Now one of my pet peeves was it was sticking past the wall, so we try to make it as flush as possible, and we're gonna do a stackable here. We had to actually extend this wall, so again, the laundry machines don't stick out, and it is a smaller, more narrow door, but we're fine with that. And then we have this bathroom that looks really sharp with a navy blue and gold theme. And then over here we have a double car garage, and now we're gonna head into a basement. So this home is a ranch style home. It's got a huge basement that we totally revamped, and we're still not done yet. So I'm down in the basement now, and one of the things that I want to mention was we had a water leak during renovations when the basement was getting framed. The sump pump failed and the basement flooded. Thankfully, there wasn't too much damage done since we didn't finish the project completely, and I decided to put a water backup for the sump pump, so in case the electricity goes out or the sump pump fails for some reason, it's a new sump pump with the backup with the water line. And on top of the waterproofing, we decided to make an egress window for safety reasons and just to allow more natural light into the home. We also decided to install a wet bar. It's going to be a nice cool feature for the home with an accent wall right across with the navy blue theme. And I was initially thinking to add a 4th bedroom down here, but I changed my mind and decided to keep it open concept to allow it to seem bigger. Another cool feature about this place is it has a fireplace, a wood burning fireplace, and it's in the basement, which I haven't seen before, but hey, first time for everything. And then we added a 3rd bathroom right over here. Another thing to note, guys, if you have a septic tank, there's no sewer, so you can't just install the plumbing and flush the toilet, it's gonna go to the sewer. No, we had to install a pump, $6,000 that again, I did not account for, to pump up the sewage and the drainage into the septic tank. So the septic tank connection is like halfway up the wall. You have to pump it up and into the septic tank. So another hidden cost that you guys should keep in mind if you ever decide to buy a property with a septic tank. So behind the drywall, every 6 to 10 feet or so, there's a steel beam that's reinforcing it, so it will stop the buckling from happening. And these are the egress windows that we added. We cut out one window that was smaller, we made it larger, and there was no window on this side on the front of the home, so we wanted to allow more natural light. We added a secondary egress window. Well, that's a wrap for this video, guys. I will keep you posted with the final finished product, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and follow along for more updates.